Hello there. Welcome to the audio workshop. Today I'm going to hook up an X-Touch extender with a mixing pad running iOS. This is an iPad 3, old operating system. I'm using a 30-pin connector to make this work. The trick I'm going to do today, this was just released, a new version of Mixing Station that has HUI support. So we're going to connect with HUI. So I've already enabled MIDI in the settings. Now I just have to go to MIDI, tell it to do a new device. I need to name it something. I'm just going to name it X. Tell it I want to use HUI. And tell it the device. I've got my iConnect connected daisy chained through my X-Touch, so I have to tell it what I want. And I hit apply, and boom. It's already loaded, and now it reflects what Mixing Station is showing and what is showing on my X32. So I can, excuse me for all the wobble, grab this and my sliders will move up and down any bank, which is pretty cool. You can see them moving on the sliders. This is the great news. This works really well, stereo pair, and I can do banking if I come up here and pick 9 through 16. My faders have reflect whatever I have programmed in, and we come up here, pick the other bank, and everything moves over. If my arm was long enough, I could do the banking. My auxiliary ins, all my FX, all of the buses, bus 9 through 16, my looks like I can't read it from here. Yeah, my matrices and my left, right, and then all my DCAs. Go back to the first set of buses. The other cool thing is that we can do send on fader, and if we want to go to a different send on fader bus, it changes, and we can go through all of the different, if I want to go to my auxiliary ins and send stuff, or channel 25. Apparently I'm not sending anything on those other banks. But if I bring it up, come back here. This is all great news. Everything works as expected. Go back to a different bus, my wedges, and come back to channel 1 through 8. I thought I had sent things on channel 1 through 8 to my wedges. Let's try this. Must not push the right button. Excuse me for not being able to handheld this, but my video camera got way too much real estate in there. But this part works great. Send on fader, and then we can, oh darn it, up here. Haven't quite figured out all the bugs on this. Now for the interesting news. If I grab a pan pot, and let's make sure we can see the pan pot moving. The pan pots move. You look right up here, you can see that moves when I change the pan pot. That part works great. And if we go into a channel view. This is where it's kind of weird. I turn my pan pot and it's moving the, what do we have here? Threshold for both the dynamics and the gate, it looks like. If we go over here just to the gate, it moves the threshold for the gate. So it doesn't really work ideal. But notice over here, it's also moving the pan control while it moves the threshold. So it's not much use right now, but it's pretty cool. Let's go back. The other cool thing that works, make sure we have it all showing, is the solo button. Solo button controls all of the mutes. That's cool. I'm not sure why it's solo button. The other buttons, the record enable doesn't appear to do anything. Neither does the mute button or the select button, and they don't turn back off either. So I can get them all lit for every channel and they appear to do nothing. Now it's nice and pretty. And of course, none of the scribble strips work. The cool thing is, though, we have basic control. And if that's how you want to use it and hook it to a tablet, you get great control. And it's wireless. I'm connecting over to my router through mixing station, through the iPad. That means I can set up anywhere. I believe you can hook it up through your phone. I tried it with a couple of adapters. It didn't work on my phone at all, but I think that's because I was trying to use a 30-pin to a lightning adapter. It did see the device. It just made me configure everything manually. Could be a different operating system version too. Anyway, this could be very useful, and it's HUI setup, so it's real quick. It's easy to use. And that's why I like it. And if you like this channel, leave some comments. I can go into some further detail. And subscribe. Thank you very much.